sent me a tentative plan yesterday. We're gonna stick with that, and then we'll send check-ins in 5 hours, so after like 2 meals. So I will get my first meal started, which is carbs, and we will see how we start feeling out.
How many days out are we?
1 day out. Cinnamon roll. I haven't had this one yet. And we'll microwave stir. Don't let it overflow is the goal. Handy dandy HEB. Hey, my name's Callie. I'm on a trip by myself this time. This is meal 1.
What are we doing now?
We're gonna do meal 2, and then I'll send pictures to boss a little bit after this meal digests. So the rice I cooked as a batch. So I have 2 meals of rice today, 100 grams raw weight each. So this is 200 raw weight, and then I cooked it. So I'm just gonna split it in half. One will be a meal now, one will be a meal later. Southwest Chipotle, and then we'll do, this is 120 grams of chicken. Usually it's less. I'm gonna wait for him to text me back because I think he says, okay, he said yeah. So I'll just put some more. And then 50 grams of banana. And actually, this is turkey, not chicken, but turkey, rice, and banana is actually very good.
You do have to remember, in like Cuban food, they use plantains, which aren't quite as sweet as bananas, so it's very similar. And they make like chips, they make mashed potatoes out of it. So it's kind of it's not a starch when it's a banana, but it's similar. So I can see how it goes together.
How are the carbs treating you so far?
So far, so good. I've got energy, so that's good. Helped me wake up. And digestion's moving really well, so nothing's sitting too heavy. After I eat this and we take check-ins, we'll see how it's starting to fill out and see what he wants to do different, or if he wants to keep it the same. We are one day out from Girl Power here in Orlando. I'm going to catch you up on the last couple days of Peak Week. So, Monday, Amber flew in from Charlotte to Houston, updated the hair color of my hair. She said, I don't know that you guys can tell, but she can tell. It should give a little bit more dimension on stage so that my hair doesn't blend with the tan on my body. We are touching up my hair. Probably should take my glasses off. I never really know exactly what Amber's doing. She just has a plan. What are we doing?
Okay, so after assessing Alexis's color on stage for Arnold US and UK, loved it. However, I think we need to add some dimension back into her hair just so that the tan and her hair color doesn't blend all together as one. So when I say dimension, what I'm going to do is I'm still going to leave her blonde, but I'm just going to pull some more of her natural through just to break it up a little bit. So therefore she'll have a contrast with her hair and the tan. I think that'll be solid. And then we'll go through, I'll tone the blonde. It doesn't look bad at all. I'll just pick out a couple pieces and
And I heard something about extension.
yes. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna keep the same style that we had for UK, but I'm not gonna curl it as tight. She's still gonna have curl, but she doesn't need like length. It's just for more volume to help cover up the back a little bit more. And that'll help with the shape when she's in her back pose as well, because it's all an illusion. Because obviously when her hair is long, it's sort of straight, it's longer, but then because we curled it so tight, it comes up a bit more. So we just want to make it a little bit denser and not curl it as tight so that way we can cover the back.
Nice.
And that is a request of Boss.
Yes.
After looking at pictures from the Arnold in Ohio, he wanted just more hair covering my back and a little bit longer to come a little further down my back, but to keep the same hairstyle. So to do that, we need more hair, and I can't just grow more hair. So she's going to put some in there. So it's a collaborative effort between all of us to get the look that we need for 5 minutes on stage.
Yes. And it's like, I think what people forget too is they'll hear things like, oh, this athlete did this. And it's like, well, it's per your physique. Like I've even seen some girls where they put, there's too much extensions in their hair. And now they just look like hair on stage.
Yeah.
And you can't see the physique. So there is a fine line. Like don't go thinking, oh, well, I need to cover my back. Or maybe you do, maybe you don't. It just depends.
But it'll help. My hair, the front is shorter than the back. So even when I brush my hair to the back, only the middle is like the length that we want, and we want more across,
Yes.
is what I would say. So like this part is not long enough in the back. So she's going to make it look like it is.
Yeah, because the reason why we have face framing here, because if it's all one length, then you don't really get that volume and flow. So it's like we need the face framing so that way we get the volume and the flow, but then we need a little bit more length in the back.
It's kind of weird. It's been weird this week because this is the first time I've started Peak Week at home since Miami in 2024. So it's been a while since I've started Peak Week at my house. So yesterday I was like, Martin mentioned Peak Week, and I was like, it's a weird Peak Week, and I couldn't figure out why. And then I text Amber and realized it's because the routine is exactly the same. And I know we've said in the past that you keep your routine the same, but it's not exactly the same if you're in a different environment. But for the larger shows, further away shows, we travel there earlier to mitigate long flights and all of that. So it's felt a little bit different, but we'll have one full day here tomorrow. I'll get my nails done, do my pump session. I did a quad pump today. I think I do hamstrings tomorrow. And then Wednesday, we will fly to Orlando as a group. It's a whole party on the plane. Me, Amber, Chloe, Martin, Callie. Bonnie's not going because she's naughty when she goes on trips. So Bonnie gets to stay at home with Morgan and Alex. And we'll finish out peak week there. And then boss threw me a curveball, and I don't think I'll be spending the next peak week at home, but we'll talk to you guys about that later. But we've got 5 days, 3 more training sessions, 2 days of filling up, and then show day. And I'm excited. I haven't done a show in Florida in some time. We're sharing an Airbnb with our friends this time. Everyone's our friend that stays with us, but more of a house of friends and supporters. Lindsay will be there. My client McKenna will be there. So it'll be like a girls' party plus Martin and Lindsay's husband. So it should be a fun time. But we got to get the hair ready first. Tuesday, got my nails done. It was a pretty chill day. Hung out with the girls. Chloe came over and got her hair done by Amber. So it was mostly just a girls relaxing, packing kind of day. So Wednesday, we got here, got the rental car, got settled in the Airbnb, ran grocery shopping. Initially, boss said that we would start with fat loading. So that's what we got, was the normal stuff from the last 2 peaks that you've seen already: nut butter, turkey for protein, all that stuff. Got groceries for Martin and Chloe, and then came back, cooked meals, got situated, and then we did training. So the pump session that evening was later in the evening when I think it was my final glute session. We just did that at the clubhouse gym here in the neighborhood. So luckily with our Airbnb, we have access to the clubhouse, which is convenient, especially because Wednesday was already a long day. So we went over there, got the pump session in. We did leg extensions, leg press with feet high. I just kind of pumped everything with a glute focus. We did split squats with light dumbbells, and then we finished with kickbacks with the cable. With the kickbacks, you'll see that I just used the attachments that they had there because I didn't pack any of my gym stuff, because the pump workouts are fake workouts, in my opinion. We're not pushing intensity or anything. We're just getting blood flow moving. So that's what we did there. And then finally got a full night's sleep. So the last 2 nights I've slept 8 hours, which is very nice. And my physique is very happy with that. Thursday, we woke up, did 1 meal. We kept the fat loading the same yesterday on Thursday. So we did 3 eggs, spinach, mushrooms, that whole thing. Then we went and got my upper body pump, which is my last pump session before leading it to the show. So we kept the pump sessions normal this week. We went over to Kissimmee Gym, got our session in there, got to meet the owner's dogs. They worked out with us, basically. They followed us around the whole time, which was fun. decided to add carbs today. So we knew that that was tentative. That's what we've been doing today. So each meal is around 100 grams of cream of rice, nut butter, raisins, and then 2 of the meals today will be rice, turkey, and bananas. So much more carbs than we've done the last 2 shows, a different approach, and then pulling water a little bit harder. So yesterday we did, typically for my loading, I've done about 5.5 to 6 liters of water a day. Yesterday we cut it to 4 liters. Today we're 2.5 liters. And then I'm about a little over a liter in, and it's almost 3 now. So I need to pick up my water intake a little bit so that we get on track for the rest of the day. And then I just sent check-ins to boss. He's happy. He said we'll keep things the same and to send him more check-ins at 7 p.m., which is perfect timing for me because we have athlete check-ins here at 4. We have my next coat of tan. We did 1 light layer last night. I'll get my 2 sprays at 5:30, and then we'll be back at the house and settled by time for those 7 p.m. check-ins. So that is catching you up to where we are now. And then Chloe, she'll take us through the rest of the day and into show day tomorrow.
What are you eating?
We got 120 grams of Elevate cream of rice. This is the carrot cake flavor. 20 grams of raisins and 20 grams of nut butter.
Nice. And what meal is that?
This is meal 3.
That means enjoy every moment. Enjoy it. The hard work is done. I know it's stressful and all these things, but enjoy the moment. You're not always going to get to do this. This is a privilege in your life.
You ready to go? Yeah! Number 207, Alexis Drury.
Number 207. And now we are going to try to get tan early so that we can go back and put my feet up. All right, last meal of the day, we checked in with boss. He said we'll leave everything the same and we'll see how things look in the morning and go from there. So we'll do 100 grams of cream of rice, 30 grams of almond butter, 20 grams of raisins, and 150 grams of rice milk. And then I have like a 1/4 liter of water left, so that's enough for my nighttime magnesium drink and my nighttime supplements, Benadryl, all that stuff. So I'll make this meal, I'll let it settle a little bit, and then we will go to bed and we'll wake up and it'll be show day. I think I'm gonna make a morning meal also, just so I have a little bit less to do in the morning. So we got 100 grams of cream of rice, 150 grams of rice milk, 20 grams of raisins, and 30 grams of nut butter. This will be my last meal. I will make this same meal for tomorrow morning in case that's what I anticipate boss doing, at least to begin with. And then I will wind down and it will be bedtime soon, and we'll see you tomorrow.